Do you have a drinking problem, Johnny? The courtroom fell silent, and what happened next shocked everyone.
Do you have a drinking problem, Johnny?
Objection calls for hearsay. What the
A
doc-
different question, Mr. Depp.
Yes. Let's let him object to another one. For him to cook. That's hearsay, I guess.
I know, if the sheriff's offered for the truth of the matter asserted.
He got it. That was-
Okay, all right, well, then,
I'm learning.
there you go.
Let me put it a different way.
Did I read that right?
You certainly did, yes, sir.
Did I read that right?
You certainly did, yes, sir.
And you wrote that about the, did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Did I read that right?
You did.
Did I read that right?
You did.
Did I read that right?
You did, sir.
Did I read that right?
You continue to read them right, yes.
And you were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there?
That's my question to you, sir.
No, I wasn't drinking that heavily.
We
I
can,
mean,
let's turn to the UK
it's
116,
definition,
please.
what you define as heavily, sir.
You poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct?
A mega pint.
Yeah,
I poured myself a large glass of wine.
right,
I thought it necessary.
right. We're going to fast forward in time a little bit, Mr. Depp.
Yes, I can feel it.
He'd
had a conversation with Ms. Heard.
Hearsay, Your Honor.
Let's move beyond the
All right, let's move
conversation
on.
that
Certainly.
Kevin Murphy had with Ms. Heard.
He said, yes, they had. Okay. And it appears that Ms. Heard had told...
Hearsay, Your Honor.
I'm not sure.
This is apparently a statement by Ms. Heard.
That he was.
described to Ms. Heard that...
I'll move to strike this as hearsay, Your Honor.
All right, I'll do that. Next,
And I appreciate.
Sorry, it's evidence.
Sorry.
next question, okay?
My former business managers were quite
Objection.
disturbing.
Hearsay.
I believe he said he showed him.
Yes, yes, I looked at papers. Maybe they're hearsay papers, I don't know.
I believe he was being shown financial documents.
All right, so, well,
Mr. Depp, I appreciate you've gotten a lot of chance to talk, and I'm trying to be respectful of the court's time and the jury's time. So I'm going to ask you that question again, because I think it's a pretty simple yes or no question, which is,
You'd like it to be, sir. Nothing simple in this case.
other than mentioning the fact, the op-ed in the Washington Post, correct?
Objection, lack of foundation.
out loud if you can answer it.
October is 2 months before December. That's correct.
This was a document that you signed as part of your divorce proceedings, correct?
That's my signature indeed, yes.
Okay. Mr. Depp, that is your signature on the right, correct?
Yes, it is.
Dated August 15th, 2016, right?
That's what it says, yes.
And this is you were this is a document you signed, right?
For the third time, that is my signature, yes,
Can you
sir.
go to paragraph 27, please? Did I read that right?
You did, Mr.
Take
Rottenborn.
that down, Michelle. And that was a document you signed in August of 2016, correct?
Is that the same one that I signed 3 times before? Yes,
Yeah.
that's the
Well, I
fourth.
just wanted to make clear that you signed
made it
that in
clear.
the summer of 2016, 2 years before Ms. Heard published her op-ed.
I once gave Marilyn Manson a pill so that he would stop talking so much. Sorry.
All right. I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury. I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury.
Sorry, could you read that again?
These are your words, sir, right? I read that right, correct?
You did. But so, yes.
You didn't
I
react.
did assault a couple of cabins. but I did not touch Miss Heard.
And
As you can see, I think, no. 333.
this is day 2. This is from the UK trial.
Yes, we seem to be there a lot. I was going to end up with a very ugly situation with Amber, so
Mr.
I
Depp,
doubled
with
up
respect,
the...
trying to respect the court's time and the jury's time, that was not my question. My question was
I
simply,
understand. When you
would
take 5
agree,
minutes to look for a
you would agree,
document.
you would agree that, let's do it this way. Let's pull up Exhibit 500, please.
500?
500, Defense Exhibit 500.
That's exhibit 500.
Yes, I'd like to see who I lied to.
Okay, and a very different thing from what you texted Paul Bettany, correct?
Again.
Okay, so the Boston flight was in May. Okay, well then let's do this. So is it your testimony that right after you cut your finger off, that you, or right after, I won't give you anything to argue with me yet, right after you sustained an injury to your finger,
Sorry.
that you...
Sean Bailey, who was the number 3.
Objection, hearsay.
I don't know yet. I'll overrule it at this point.
Thank you.
May I continue, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Just basically said in the...
Objection, hearsay.
Your
What
Honor,
Sean Bailey said.
this is about him
It's in
learning
an
about this. It's
article.
not for the truth.
It is the truth. She's
If
asking.
you want to approach.
Please explain to the jury who Sean Bailey is. I think you were starting to.
Yes, I'll try again. Sean Bailey was quoted as saying that...
Objection, hearsay.
Mr. Depp, where was Sean Bailey quoted, without getting into what he was quoted as saying?
It's entitled Johnny Depp, Friends and Family Seriously Concerned About Him, Here's Why.
Yes,
Correct.
how did they know?
The next article from May, did I read that right?
You did, reportedly.
The next
These are
article,
all hit
also
pieces.
from May
These are
10,
dregs, sir.
2017. Mr.
This
Depp,
is a pathetic attempt.
Mr. Depp, please just respond to the question that I'm asking you.
What's your
The next
question, Mr.
question,
Rottenborn?
the next document, did I read that right?
You read that very, very well.
The next one, Hollywood Reporter, did I read that
Allegedly
correctly?
reports say, this is hearsay. is
June
it not?
21st,
Your
2018,
favorite word?
6 months before the op-ed was published, use an earpiece on a film set.
I think that was
I read
explained in
that
court
correctly?
the other day. Oh, you did, yeah.
Did I read that correctly?
You did. Who's Alison Boshoff and how does she know?
Mr. Depp, you can't name
Oh, it
a
won't
single
answer, I see.
actress. You didn't want her acting. You wanted to control her career, correct?
Objection, compound.
That's
Hold
patently
on,
untrue,
Mr.
and it's a
Mr.
great
Depp,
guess.
sir. All right, yes, I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
Sorry.
We can move on. You're complaining about her ambition in this text to her, to Dr. Kipper, correct?
I'm realizing that her ambition is far stronger than her supposed feelings for me, yes. At the age of 12, finding the only thing that gave me peace, which is playing the guitar, very unlikely. Why didn't I start lopping off digits when I was 13 then?
Just the way it was worded. Now, Miss Heard wasn't the only one. Testified on Thursday that you saw nothing wrong with referring to Amber as a lesbian camp counselor when she was trying to get you to stop using drugs. But let's take a look at what you say in this text.
She had used that term before.
In this text, there were numerous negative news stories about you. You'd agree with that, correct?
Objection, compound.
All right, I'll sustain it to compound.
For years prior to 2018.
Thank you so much. Based on the
We'll just take a look at the
accusations
next
that she
exhibit, Mr.
brought.
Depp.
I'm sorry, I was talking. Is that all right?
You would answer my question. We'll take a look at the next exhibit. Thank you.
yeah. As long as you're happy, sir.
Last week, Mr. Rottenborn asked you about a quote where you said you wouldn't come back to the Pirates franchise for $300 million and 1 million alpacas. Do you remember that?
I do.
When relative to, do you recall when specifically you made that statement about the $300 million and the 100 alpacas?
Objection, asked and answered.
Overruled, I'll allow it.
Mr. Depp, do you recognize this document?
As soon as my eyes go on, I hopefully will. Oh, there it goes. I'm so pathetic when it comes to knowing what movies I've done. I'm sorry. I just, I don't watch them. I feel better not watching them. What was the question again?
How many?
I
How
have
many
order
other
in the
fran-
court, or I will have you removed. Understood? Thank you.
How many other and Mr. Depp, I believe this is another text message with Mr. Bettany that you were shown on your cross-examination.
yay. And when he came home from school.
Your Honor, I'm just going to object on relevance. The question was, who was this about?
Yeah, we can move on.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Depp,
Where she could be
Objection beyond the
photographed.
scope of the question, Your Honor.
Sorry?
I believe he was responding to what he meant by what he wrote in his text
And
message
then
to
he said
Dr.
I meant exactly what the word said, and now he's going beyond.
All
the
right, I'll
scope.
sustain the objection. Next question.
Thank you, Mr. Rottenborn.
Your
Sir,
Honor,
if you could just answer the question, Mr. Depp, please.
Certainly,
Direct your
sir.
attention just to your attorney, okay?
Sorry, Your Honor. The one that was the day when my tip of my finger disappeared. There's no metadata that I'm aware of for that tape. Also, apparently looking for any metadata is impossible as it is
Your
now
Honor,
owned
beyond the
by.
scope of the
I'll
question.
sustain the objection. All right, your next witness. Ben King. Somebody going to go get Mr. King? You
Should I
can,
do away with these?
you can take it with you. Or you just leave it, you can leave it there.